Hey guys, I just have come off two of the most amazing strategy breakthrough sessions. And I wanted to share a little bit about what we were doing in those sessions. I did email the people on my distribution list the offer of these free sessions. And if you're not on my list, jump on and or if you're seeing this in Facebook or Instagram, do drop me a note and we can see if we can organize a time. So I sent out these sessions as manifest your reality sessions and really looking at where in your life it just ain't turning out the way you want it to. Is it something that you could manifest differently, and where are the blocks? So we really got into the nitty-gritty of what is it that you are manifesting. Now, what I wanted to share with you by coming on and doing this video, though, is why I don't actually use the word manifestation. And when I say that, I totally did use it. That's what I called the sessions. And the reason that I called them that is because that is a term that most people are familiar with. But what I really share with my clients and teach them how to do is something that I prefer to call living in co-creation. And there are two reasons for why I use the term co-creation. The first reason why I use the phrase co-creation is an acknowledgement that we are not actually in control of this. So living in creation is quite different to living in survival. We do have some control over our thoughts and our actions, but ultimately we could get hit by a bus tomorrow and we can't control that. There are always going to be external circumstances, and my understanding and my beliefs around the universe is that a lot of those are put there for us to learn lessons and for our growth and evolution, and because there may be a higher purpose, and looking at that from the eyes of what is the highest and best for all in this, and not just what is best for me. So the first reason I use co-creation is that acknowledgement that we are not actually in control of everything. That is just not possible. And knowing the difference between what we can and can't control is a whole nother blog post, a whole nother story, right? The second reason that I use the term co-creation rather than manifestation is that traditionally manifestation is putting a specific thing that you would like or would desire to happen in your life into your thoughts and starting to feel that as a reality in your body. Now that is great, and that as a technique can work. There's been so many people that have proven, and the book and the movie The Secret have really shown how that technique can work. What I see with that, though, is that most people have a limited perspective on what is possible. So by manifesting what it is that we most desire at this time, we're limiting it to what we believe is the best outcome or the best solution for a problem, or the best shift or the best change for us in our lives that we can see that we want. But what if there is something better? What if there is something bigger? And I know I've done vision boards with my mum, even when we were kids. I can't remember. We definitely had them on our walls in our bedrooms as teenagers. And we always wrote on the bottom, may this or something better be manifested for the highest good of all. And that little phrase does open up to bigger possibilities. But what I really love about living in co-creation as something that is bigger and better than manifestation, and that is it opens up the possibility of unexpected solutions. And so, to highlight what I mean by that, I want to share a couple of client stories with you. And the first one is a beautiful client. I'm not going to name her yet because I don't know if everybody is aware of what is happening in her life at this stage. But I want to share with you that she had a dream of running her own business as and doing a lot of workshops and things around sustainability and also a particular parenting style coaching. But at this stage, she couldn't see a way to stop doing the work that she was currently doing and be able to afford to live off that new career. She was really just couldn't see the possibility of how that transition was going to happen, at least not in this existing circumstance where she was paying school fees for her children. And an unexpected solution dropped in, which actually allowed her to have every single piece of her desired outcome in a way that she could never have expected it. And to give you details, it came up with her daughter wanting to go and finish her schooling somewhere else. And so through this move that was completely unexpected, she is able to rent out her house here in Sydney, earn an income from that property, be moving and living somewhere where the cost of rental is significantly lower, and every piece of it aligns with her values and with her vision that we talked about in a way that she still looks at me in awe and cannot believe that this is really happening, that this reality, this new reality for her is, she's not quite moved into it fully yet, but all the pieces are lined up for that to happen now. And then the other client another client, Kate, who had another similar situation. She was working on her own business. She was building up her own business in coaching, and we were working through that and what that would look like. But when we really got into her why, it was just so big and so beautiful, and her creating her own business in alignment with that was beautiful. And then the unexpected dropped in. And all of a sudden, a business opportunity where she's working with an ex-colleague that they create the most beautiful synergy when they work together in an area that she could never have quite foreseen, still doing the work that she loves and knows deeply, but in a way where she has the ability now to touch so many more people's lives and make even more impact and a bigger difference, which is allowing her to start dreaming bigger of what financial abundance she may create from this. Because as we need to serve the planet, we do need to be supported. I don't like the word need. I'm going to rephrase the word need. The desire that we have to serve, to make this world a better place. Often, and no, every one of my clients, when we get to their ultimate why, it's not just about them. It is so much deeper. It is about how they can contribute to other people's lives and the difference that they ultimately want to make. And it comes with this pure, incredible, beautiful intention that allows, once they start thinking of the why and the what they want to do towards that, the hows just seem to happen by magic. Just miraculous solutions. So I have another client who would actually say, I manifested my redundancy, Jo. I know I manifested this. But I also know she probably had that redundancy as a thing that she was hoping as a stepping stone. So she had considered that as a possible outcome, or an outcome that would be fantastic to take her steps closer to growing her business in the way that she wanted to. But I love the possibility of opening yourself up to co-creation, where the universe just might have a better option for you, something that you could not possibly have foreseen or predicted in your future. By opening to possibility and aligning with a deeper truth and connecting to who you are, these are the sort of miraculous and unexpected solutions that are dropping in for my clients. So I hope that made sense. The idea of co-creation as a more expansive version of manifestation, one where we're handing over and surrendering and accepting the fact that we cannot control everything, and we are opening ourselves up to the unexpected solutions that could drop in and allow us to step into that bigger version of ourselves that can be stepping into a bigger version of our lives, one that lights us up, excites us, and inspires us every day. So I hope this video was helpful, and I look forward to tuning in with you soon. Bye for now.